Hello, one and all, welcome back to more Let's Play Suikoden in the next few trades. On the last part, we stormed the castle, and we discovered that the enemies dwelling within were a little bit stronger than I was actually anticipating. So I did myself a little bit of training, figured out what team I'm going to be going with, and bada bing, bada boom, here we are. For some reason, we all have significantly less HP than I thought we would. I guess I didn't heal before I came back to the castle, and it's too late for me to start over the recording, so we're going in anyway. I got lots of healy spells, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay, so, all I know for certain is that I'm meant to go this-a-way, where there are many empty rooms. I cannot stress that enough. Luckily for us, we are now strong enough that we can mostly just sort of ignore enemies, for the most part, which is good. Assuming that the enemies never get any stronger than they already are on this floor. Which, upon, further, retrospect and thinking, I suppose it's very possible that it might. But, we're kind of hoping for the best here. So, let's just go off the assumption that nothing bad is going to happen and we'll be able to just make our way through this place without any problems. Okay, see, now we've got a bunch of guys here. That's a problem. We can't leave and we can't bribe. We must fight, so fight we shall. And I've got a bajillion and a half different ways to heal, so you're more than welcome to give it a try, you bunch of nerds. If you think you're tough enough, if you think you're hard enough, if you think you can put down what you're picking up, I think you can't, son. I don't think you can. I have doubts. Because we are a finely tuned, extremely well-oiled machine right now. Cutting through the baddies like it ain't nothing. Like they're made out of very melted butter. So you're basically a puddle. It's not even a hot knife through butter. It's just a knife through melted butter. It's a liquid. That's easy to cut through. Boom. Even if, some of our characters perhaps take a little bit more damage than others do, that's okay. We're just gonna sidestep that and move right along. And okay, well, that's certainly an interesting look. All right, let's just keep on keeping on, I suppose. Yeah, do I go? Well, up's never steered me wrong yet. I'm just gonna keep going up to the north, the mighty north. Oh. Not a lot of decorum in this place, but at the same time, it's weird. This place has a lot of decoration, but at the same time, it feels so empty and barren. Ooh, that seems like an interesting problem. Okay, well. For a mental note, mentally prepare myself for that, but also mentally prepare myself for running away. Haha, let's not fight if we don't have to. Just because I have a lot of resources doesn't mean I'm not going to run out of resources, and also, hello, how's it going? And now they wish to do battle. Very well. Why are you so close to death? Okay, hang on. I have specific things for that. We will not settle for small amounts of heals. We will give you the big full-time heals. There's just something symbolically correct about bringing Kasumi along with us on this on our final push into the end zone here. She was with us at the end of the first game. It's only fair. Everyone else I have, I don't know. I just kind of went through some trial, went through some error. Ultimately, just this moment, realized that literally everyone except for the main character is a woman. You know what? I'm okay with that. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm sure some part of me subconsciously knew that ahead of time, but you know what? Whatever. We've gotten so high leveled at this point that any further levels ups is basically like non-existent. It's locked. So it's locked from, okay, so that's basically the other side of the door. So what I'm being told is both sides are locked and there's nothing that I can do about it. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Oh, hello there. So you've come this far. Looks like you couldn't stop the bright shield rune and the black sword rune from fighting after all. Me and Genkaku, all we managed to do was buy a little more time. Oh, you're that guy. Yeah, you're gonna have to go away. Not likely, Sonny. My job is to protect this king. You won't get by me so easily. You say this, but at the same time, the duel with Genkaku, it continues here. I think you'll find that I am not my, by choice grandfather, but hey, whatever. You think you can beat me, boy? I think I've got some pretty good odds, if I'm being entirely honest. I have pretty good. I should have avoided that cheap little shot. Yeah, you should have, but did you? The answer is no, you did not. I should have. Okay, are you just gonna keep defending as I bop you over the head, or are you gonna fight back? And now it's my turn. All right. Well, what if I defend instead? Oh, I thought that might have been a wild attack. It was not. Can't win like that, boy. All right, fine. Then what do you gotta say about that? Ow, my face. Try that again, boy. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, now we're both defending. Oh, stalemate. What are you gonna do about that? The leader of the Unicorn Army is cautious, I see. Or perhaps I was merely biding my time. Fusanga! And now the wind blows through my hair indoors. What are you gonna do about that? Ugh. Boy. Genkaku's son. What is your name? My name's freaking Garland, yo. Garland. I have to apologize to all of you. 25 years ago, Genkaku and I sealed our 2 runes. How's that how that happened? The Bright Shield rune and the Black Sword rune were once one in its true form. As the rune of beginning, it has the power to end war. But in order to wield that power, you must first... Garland, you're a strong young man. Genkaku and I were weak. Forgive us for that weakness. Go now. Okay. All you're telling me is that that fight was entirely unnecessary. Genkaku, now I can finally rest. Oh, wait, you mean like you're dead? I gotta be completely honest with you. Like, I like Tonfa as next, as much as the next guy, but like, you'd think that they were significantly more deadly than they actually are just by going off of this game alone. I mean, they're primarily a defensive weapon more than anything. They're great for blocking attacks. But I mean, other than that, they're just kind of clubs. They're just bludgeoning tools. At least a bow staff has, like, more range to it. Nope. And we've got more baddies. We have got more dudes with attitudes who wish to fight us. Very well. I also got to appreciate the variety of weapons we've got here. We got a fist fighter, we got a sword fighter, we got a ball and chain, we got a claws, we got knives, and we got tonfa. We've got no repeating weaponry going on here, and that's pretty sweet. Oh, that's right. So, Hannah's actually wearing a suit of armor that slowly kills her, but also gives her insane defense. So, it's kind of a trade-off. I figure since I got so much stuff healing us, it didn't really matter. Because it's only like 15 per turn. That doesn't really amount to much, really. Alright, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I suppose. I suppose you could also manipulate that to always go in the direction of your choosing. Oh, great, more decisions. I'll take a peek over here. Oh, okay, well, that's not where I want to be. This way looks like it leads to more good things. Hello? Okay. What is up with all of these branching paths? All right, fine. Well, left's worked out so far for me. Hello? Oh, even more dudes! Why are there so many dudes in this castle? I mean, I know the answer to that. You don't have to... I'm not stupid, I know. But, like, come on. There's so many dudes! And, yeah! I do enjoy whenever they get knocked silly like that. Really helps me out in the long run, I can tell you that much. Ow. Well, I say ow, but really, do I mean ow? Do I mean it in my heart of hearts, or do I simply say it to play up the crowd? Ow. Oh, okay, that one was a little bit more painful. Ouchies. She doesn't have nearly enough HP to be able to get away with getting hit by a lot of those, so don't do that. All right, well, I guess as long as I'm bumping into enemies that want to kill me, I must be going in a direction that's good. I can only assume. And that way has a carpet, which implies good things. Oh, but this way has a carpet too. But it's locked, so that was entirely pointless. Thank you for that, game. Glad I did that. I don't understand why that was there. Okay. Even more of this stuff. So far, going north has really paid off. Hello? And it's locked. Okay, yeah. I guess this place isn't as hard to navigate as I was expecting it to. Everything either... there's the correct way to go, and then there's the way that ultimately leads to a dead end and a locked door. So, yeah, just kind of keep going until you're done. Oh, more dudes. Oh, 4 dudes instead of 3, even though it's always 6. That's always an interesting conundrum. Where are these multitudes of dudes coming from anyway? 3 points of damage. Do you think you're hot beans? I don't think so, sir. There you go. That's how you take care of business. Okay, and just auto-attack them. Not really any... There's no real need for any finesse or actual strategy here. Just hack away at them, and eventually they fall down and go boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Well done, well done. Alright, what else we got here? Got a map. That's cool. Map spread out on a desk. That it is. Although this room appears to be otherwise completely empty. Okay. Kinda... Why were there so many dudes defending it then? I guess that map was important information. Not so important that we actually had to, like, care, but, you know. It was important to them, I guess. Oh, boy. And more empty rooms. As I try to figure out the best way to go. I suppose I don't really need to worry too much. I'll just go directions, and if it doesn't work, oh, I am outside now. But there are dudes out here, so I guess this is still good. Ugh. I guess my point is I don't really need to worry all that much. I just keep running around, and I'll either bump into dead ends, or I'll be going the correct way. So, no real worries. Who even gave you permission to have a crossbow? You should not have that. That is not cool. But yeah, this armor that Hannah's wearing is basically just... It's basically just a permanent poison status ailment. Although I guess you could stack the poison on top of that, which... I mean, I'd prefer if you didn't do that, but, you know, he's got a pretty decent HP stat, so they ain't gotta worry too much about that. Okay. Sure wish I could move diagonally, otherwise that would've looked... Okay, well, there's a bunch of dudes. I'd rather not fight those if it's all the same with you. Thank you and good day. And back in we go. Oh, hey, it's the door that was locked. How convenient. All right, could have avoided a whole lot of stuff there had I just been able to get through it, but okay. Why are there so many guys fighting me? I have more important things to do. More important dudes to fight than ye. I mean, they're fighting for they're fighting for their lands, I guess, but like at the same time, we know for a fact these are the same people who, when they believed they saw their queen be stabbed in a ritualistic blood sacrifice, they started cheering. So, you know, I just gotta say, like, not a lot of sympathy for their plight here, you know? I feel like they're putting a lot of effort into a very disturbing practice. Even if it was a ruse, they don't know that, so... My goodness, what are you expecting here? Oh, and it's locked. So many locked doors, you don't even know what to do with. And so many golems, you also don't know what to do with them. Apparently they're made out of bronze. Interesting material to make your golems out of. I'm guessing that's probably all they had. And another locked door. All right, fine. At this point, I'm beginning to think I shouldn't even bother going near doors. And another group of dudes. Oh, lordy. All right, you know, I'm just taking on bets. How many more groups of dudes do I have to fight before I actually get to somebody with a name? I guess this is all kinds of silly. And bam-o. I really enjoy the build-up to that attack. Some might say it takes too long, but I say it merely just helps anticipate the attack. The blow feels stronger. It's pretty great. There we go, a triple! Oh, baby, it's a pantsless triple. Kasumi, why you no wear pants? I get you're a ninja, but I don't think that's part of the ninja code. Unless it's part of your ninja way. Oh, okay, well, there we go. And I guess we're going left? Oh, we're just going into a big old empty room. Okay, cool. That's the first time I think going left has actually not worked out well for me. All right. I mean, it didn't go poorly, it just didn't go, you know, well. Ooh, a savey thingy. Okay, well, usually they don't throw those around unless you need them, huh? So, might as well, hey? Might as well save our game, make sure things are A-okay, lest everything go horribly wrong. Then again, how much worse can things possibly get? And, oh, hey, treasure chest. An escape talisman. Okay. I suppose before I think I'm about to go up to the final boss, I suppose that's a thing I could possibly want to do. But then I'm gonna have to go through the entire dang castle again. I mean, I guess I know the correct way, and all of the groups of dudes are gone already, so I guess it wouldn't be that big of a problem, but still. If I could avoid it, I would like to avoid it. A window set? Now? What an odd time for that. Sheesh, why is this place so freaking gigantic? I'm not actually looking for an answer to that. Just thousands of doors, thousands of doors. Thousands of stairs. Okay, okay, this looks fancy. Oh, and why are there two save thingies so close to each other? That's interesting. Well, I already saved, and we're already pretty much A-okay to go, so might as well. Oh, hey! It's the Doublemint Gum Twins. Lord Garland, the Blight family throne room is past here. It's no place for rabble like you. We're not giving up our country so easily. We still have our pride, and you won't take it away. Just shoo. Be serious. You really think we could do it? Get out of the way. Even now, you're scared to fight, leader of the Unicorn Army, Lord Garland. Oh my god, just shoo. You have to beat us first, just like Luca Blight. Just go ahead and destroy everything in your path. Don't... I thought you guys hated Luca Blight. Lord Garland, it's your duty to fight us. Okay, it seems like you guys are just mindlessly throwing your lives away, but... Alright, sure. Well, I guess we'll divide and conquer. First things first, let's see what these guys can do. Just by smacking some fools around. See what happens. Alright. Oh! They've got runes themselves. Huh. That was a lot of flair for not a lot of results, if I'm being entirely honest. Like, that was basically the equivalent of a unite attack. Also, I apparently inflicted poison on him. Unfortunate! That was basically a unite attack, and it did, like, almost no different than just a normal attack. Most unfortunate. Oh, he's busting out another move. Alright, that seems mildly worrying. I will not tell a lie. Oh, magic seal. Well, we weren't really using our magic right now anyway. Okay, well, I'll give them this. These dudes hit pretty hard. But at the same time, they're still outnumbered by like a bajillion. So they're certainly giving it their all though. And I guess I just can't use my magics, which is an unfortunate situation. Knocked that guy clean out, so now he can't do nothing. Oh, hey, we're not gonna have any of that. How do you dodge that? Other than, I guess, relatively easily. Oh, and one of them's already down. Sucks to be that guy. Colgan, I guess his name was. Colgate. All right, we can't use our items. All right, well, he's stunned. I mean, we can use items, we can't use magic. I mean, I guess as long as he's stunned, just smack him around. Dunk. That's 3 crits! Oh my good gosh, gordy gosh. That's an impressive sort right there. And he remains stunned. An enemy that is stunned is an enemy that is quite easily defeated. Doing. Swing. Bap, bap, booty bap. Okay, and he is back to normal. Can I use my powers now? Yes, I can. Okay, there we go. Just give her a little bit of the old healy heals. Oh, or I guess, we won the fight, but we're still gonna get that heal in anyway. I guess. Alrighty. Okay, well, we leveled up, but like I said, these stat ups, barely worth it. And a whole bunch of money that gets thrown into the ether. I mean, I don't really know what to say to you guys. Is it really so strange, Garland, that we should fight? Well, I mean, if you guys are going to be complete psychopaths about it, I guess it was kind of inevitable, I guess, wasn't it? Especially you, Red Hair. Lord Garland, you were the hope of the Unicorn Army, just as Lord Jawi was the hope of our side, and our love of blood rituals. Still not getting over that. He rid us of Luca Blight, who we just implied that we weren't happy that you killed, but I guess we are. We're masters of mixed signals. Blech. Go then. We don't have the strength left to fight. Indeed, you don't. Colgan, it was fun. All the plans we made for this country, for the future. Yeah, it's a good thing that we die along with this country. Wow, they have absolutely zero faith in their king's ability to actually stop us. Oh boy, here we go. What's wrong, Uncle Jowie? Pilka. Pilkia, sweetie, this is where we say goodbye. Yeah. But you'll be back soon, just like always, right? I mean, there was that one time you were gone for like 6 months, but you know. I'm guessing the answer to that is a no. Pilkia, this will probably be the last time you see me. It's goodbye forever. You think she's just gonna be cool with that? No. No, no, no. I don't want you to go away. I don't want to be alone. Pilkia, listen to me. You're gonna grow up and meet lots of people. And you're gonna lose a lot of people too. So don't forget, Pilkia. Enjoy the moments you have together, because nothing lasts forever, okay? Wow, that's dark. I mean, he's not wrong, but that's still a really messed up thing to say to a kid. Especially a kid that's, you know, lost so much and you're now taking even more away from. Okay, I understand. But can I ask you just one favor? What is it? Can you pick me up and hold me just like my dad used to? Just once, please? Sure. Oh. Oh, that's painfully cute. Why you gotta be all like this, Jowie? This doesn't have to happen. All of this awfulness doesn't have to happen. You called? Come in. Thanks for letting me stab a replica of you, I suppose. I've got a favor to ask, Julia. What is it? Seed and Colgan can buy us some time, but sooner or later this castle's gonna fall. When that happens, Highland will disappear, because I guess even Jowie doesn't seem to have any confidence. That's interesting. I want you to take Pilkia and the two of you to flee to Harmonia. I've prepared a nice home for you and Pilkia there. I want you to live there, not as the Blight family, but under a new name, so you and she can have a new start. This poor kid's had like 4 families. I will, my lord. So, is it really over? That's right. In that case, farewell. Come here, Pilkia, honey. Julia. Chair, thank you. This is kind of an important moment. Would rather you didn't do that. I'm sorry. Why do you say that? Why are you apologizing? Julia? You think I don't know how you used me, what you did to my brother and father? I knew all along. But even then I always loved you for your dreams and for your goals. Why do you apologize to me now? You don't need to say sorry. Okay, that's interesting. So their relationship wasn't a complete sham? I feel like that could have used a couple more cutscenes to flesh that one out. But okay, I mean, that's good. I'm glad there was something there, but ultimately it just kind of makes the whole thing more depressing. If I were to die, would you shed tears for me? Please live, Julia. That's not even an answer. This is the final farewell. Oh, farewell, Jowie. Farewell, Julia. Okay, well, I'm not 100% sure what we're going up against here, but, I feel the need to very quickly replenish my everythings just to be on the safe side. So, I'll be back in just a momento. Okay, time to find out what exactly we're up against here. Oh, heyo. Alright, who we got? Oh, it's you, Garland. I never meant for this to happen, but I must admit I'm impressed you made it here. And I'm confused how you made it out of that burning forest, but I guess you did, so makes sense that you would be fine too, I guess. Well, this is the end. The beast rune that Luca Blight left. Its demonic incarnation is here. The demon that fed on the blood and souls of the Muse citizens. It's all I could do just to keep it sealed here. It was Luca's plan all along to unleash this beast on the world. This is your final test. Can you win this time, Garland? Wait, so I gotta fight the wolf god? Is that what's happening here? Oh, I think that might be what's happening here. Well, this is somewhat worrying. I cannot lie. Oh, yep, that's a big old wolf. That's a two-headed wolf, demon of death and destruction. Okay, hi. Huh. Okay, so there's a lot of things to beat up. Okay, well, my video game intuition is telling me that each one of these pieces does different things. But what's probably the most important part is gonna be that part right there in the middle. Alright, part of me feels like I probably shouldn't, but at the same time, I also feel like I should probably scope things out a bit. Everyone, just aim for the giant shiny orb. I mean, we're fighting something of the beast rune, so it makes sense to, you know, probably destroy the rune part, eh? I feel like that's a pretty safe way to go about things. Oh, and the parts do pretty much no damage whatsoever, huh? Okay. Yeah, I noticed that only the rune really seemed to take much of damage at all from that. And we are all almost dead already. That's not good. That's really bad. Okay, Alright, well, then it seems my original belief was actually correct. We should definitely focus on blowing that thing up. First things first, bust out the battle oath, get ourselves some strength boosts, hopefully, theoretically, possibly. It's apparently completely random what if it happens or not, but it sure would help now. I mean, if this dude could just do magic spells that can almost kill all of us instantly every single time, it's gonna be a problem. All right, well, hey, if only two were gonna get that, I'm glad it was those two. Also, incredibly lucky that you chose to hit the one character that was basically functionally it was able to avoid that, so that's handy. Oh, hello. All right, not 100% sure what that was. Slightly worrying, slightly worrying. Okay, now ethereal dragon monsters. That's a fine how do you do as well. Thank you for that. All right, let's just try and keep everybody healed up to the best we can. Looks like everybody's been inflicted with a bunch of different status ailments. That's never a great sign. Okay, just anybody who still has their wits about them, just feel free to continue to slap around the rune. And of course, the two characters that are the strongest right now would also be the ones suffering from I don't even know what. I saw a question mark explanation point, so that implies confusion, so I don't even know what they're gonna end up doing. Oh, so we're doing this again, are we? In the name of the moon, they are smiting us. Okay, that is far from the best of times. Alright, everybody just keep on smack-a-lack until you can't smack-a-lack no more. I can tell you that much. I feel like I should save this until I can do damage to probably one of the heads. That seems like a pretty safe idea. I'm pretty sure once I get rid of this thing, it's still going to be around. The other parts, anyway. Imagine I'm going to have to take care of all of it. Although, if I take out the heads, that's probably game over. Maybe. Seems like a safe bet, at least. Oh, okay, okay. And I think it's mad that I did that. Okay, hi. Alright, so that one plunges fire swords of doom. Just throw an iron ball at the wolf's face, as you do. This one, agate. Okay, that one does a lot of damage, but at the same time, it also only really attacks one at a time. Okay, that was the leg. That leg seems to inflict status ailments, I think. Yep, that's definitely what it does. Ooh boy, that's not good. Alright, so the question is, what do I do? I got the left head. The left head does the fire sword. The right head attacks one character for a lot. And I guess the right leg inflicts status ailments. Ideally, I would like the status ailment thing to stop happening. Although, I have bad news in that, my frontline fighters are currently not really, my frontline healers actually aren't currently capable of doing that. Also, I guess I targeted the wrong leg. Alright, fine. Good thing I'm smacking around everything a little bit, eh? And that leg... That leg heals things! Okay, so what have we learned, everyone? Get rid of that leg! Oh my goodness, that leg is the worst thing. Yeah, that thing's gonna have to go. Okay, so... Wow, okay. One leg heals, the other inflicts status ailments. Those are both incredibly obnoxious, and I'd prefer if neither of them were a thing. And I am not liking our odds here, but okay, let's keep trying, let's keep trying. Let's use some of our crazy powers. Now, I already destroyed it once. You think it's still protecting everything or something? I can't say I know. But you know what I am gonna try and do? Okay, I guess I'm not because I don't have it anymore? Is that something one of the legs did? It just emptied out a good chunk of everything I can do, apparently. Oh, okay, wow, that's incredibly unfair. Okay, well, yeah. Definitely want to get rid of the right leg. But at the exact same time, I'm basically completely out of my healing options. Okay. Beginning to feel like... Then again, it didn't seem to happen to everybody. This is a real mess. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh boy. I think I might end up having to do this a couple times. That's okay, that's okay. Just fight till the last fight, you know, until everyone's down. Just keep on going until there ain't nothing left to do. But yeah, those legs sure are a huge pain in the ass. Not gonna even lie to you. But considering that the, I guess, right leg can revive other parts that are broken, I should probably really take care of that first. Okay, never mind. He also has a multi-hitting attack. Well, this is a big problem. I don't suppose that's actually going to do a lot of damage. No, actually, that did basically nothing. That was pretty much a waste of time. Go me. Alright, well, punch the ever-loving hell out of this orb! And I don't know how much damage that did, because the camera angle really could not have cared less. Alright, well, things are already going pretty terribly. Just keep going for the rune, I guess. And yeah, Lan Wen is still confused. Still giving me absolutely no method whatsoever to heal my team, because I guess they drained it out of Garland and made Lo Wen completely incapable of doing anything, and Ellie's completely knocked out. And I'd love to revive her, but I can't do that because everyone else will die if I decide to spend the turn against that. And now we're doing this again. Oh no, please no, please no. Okay, well, at least I was right in one aspect. Getting rid of the rune is definitely a great idea. Because without it, they can't do that stupid moon thing. Also, what happened to Lo Wen? She is now in the front for some reason. Okay. Yeah, there's very, very little that I can actually do right now. Just kinda... He only got like 1,600 of his health back. How are we not taking that damn thing out yet? Sure wish I had my super ultra mega attack left. And there's a big ol' sword. Okay, though, now I know for certain, if I'm gonna get rid of one of those legs, I'm getting rid of the right leg. Because that one heals, and that one's a problem. I mean, honestly, if I could get rid of one of them, I'd get rid of the left leg, because that's got all those status ailments and what have you, but, not quite. I'm gonna say not quite, because the Healy leg can just straight up revive the killed leg if I kill it. So that would ultimately not really work out too well. Okay, just keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Let's actually... One of the few things I can still do is revive. Here's hoping we can revive our teammate before... Yeah, Lo Wen uses her heal, because now she's finally done being freaking confused for once. It's always kind of a shame when, you know, one of your headline fighters and one of your chief healers is completely incapacitated. It's a pretty big problem, not gonna lie. Alright, now let the rain fall down. And everybody focus all your attacks on that frickin' leg. Oh boy, yep, this is what we're doing now, is what we're doing. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Please be that attack that only hits one. It's not, it's the attack that hits everybody. Why must you be this way? Why? What? Why? You already had a turn. You already had a turn. And that's just going to kill. That is, yeah, that's just going to straight up kill. And I can't revive that. Okay. Yep, I can, in fact, not do anything about that. Well, that's a problem. Okay. Yep. Yep, there's precisely nothing whatsoever I can do about that. Okay, cool. Well, if nothing else, I can definitely suplex a fool for no other reason than because I can, and I really hate that guy. Yep, seems like as good an idea as any. There goes the only dude we had that was going to be able to pull that noise off. Whoop, okay, suplex a giant wolf. I was really hoping it would take care of the entire wolf. Because how else would you... How could you suplex a single leg, really? I don't think you could. So the giant wolf gets about a bajillion attacks every turn. Okay. See, the thing is, I feel like I can probably actually do this. I actually don't think that this is hopeless. I just need to, I guess, be kind of lucky in certain aspects. Critical! For example, if I could just get a couple 100 billion more of them there critical hits you got yourself there, well, boy, howdy, let me tell you, that'd be a real helpful thing right there. Okay. Everybody just go for the leg, go for the leg, go for the leg. Okay, but I think I'm starting to understand something. I think every part gets a turn, but any other part can take up that turn. I believe that's the case, because I haven't seen the other leg do its status ailment thing in a while. It looks like it's been not doing that to just do more damage. Which, I mean, to be fair, you know, that's a pretty good plan. I'm not gonna tell them that that was a bad idea. And now it's bringing the rune back. Yeah, okay, and with Garland gone and me not really having the means to be able to heal myself again, yeah. I think I might have to do this whole thing again. Here's a question. What exactly did it just do there? It definitely did something. On one hand, I feel like this is most definitely a completely and utterly lost cause, and I should probably not bother. And yep, that rune just straight up makes everything else take less damage. Okay. Well, I'm almost positive that this run is going to end in being a massive dud, so maybe let's speed up to the next attempt? Oh, yeah, no, we're definitely done here. Yeah, we're, okay, yeah, yeah. Alright, so before that, this is my second attempt to defeat this. I just want everyone to know what exactly what went horribly wrong with this one. Yeah, okay, so basically what happened was Lo Wen was strucken with a bad case of confusion, and in her infinite wisdom, she decided to use a magic spell that locked me out of my ability to cast any magic whatsoever. And at first I thought this wouldn't be so bad because the wolves wouldn't be able to use their magic, but the fact of the matter is, yes they could, they didn't care. So literally all that did was make it impossible for me to be able to heal. As you can probably tell, that made everything go horribly wrong. So, yeah. Gonna have to go for attempt number 3 on this one. Hi there, so third attempt now, and, well, as you may or may not be immediately aware of, you'll notice that, again, my 2 frontline healers, and rather by frontline I really should just say, 2 characters incapable of healing, have been silenced, and are completely incapable of doing anything whatsoever. So once again, we're all about to die horribly. Thank you, and I'll see you all in round 4. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure on how well this is going to go, but here is attempt number 4, and everything seems to be going okay for the moment. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's one of the heads that got knocked loopy, or one of its legs, but one of its legs is an one of its arms is... One of its heads! Never mind, its head is moving, so I think I just somehow dizzied its leg. Also, terribly sorry for not being able to use the human language, apparently. And by human, I mean English, because I just can't say anything right now. My God. Okay, so. Please, oh please, let this technique do an ever-loving large amount of damage. I want that leg gone, so I can focus on other parts, so I can end this finally. Right now, I'm taking a bunch of solace in the fact that that leg can't use status ailments. Okay. Everybody's healed up good, using the power of time, space, and God, an anime on our side. Bing, bang, boom. Please do at least 1,000, maybe? That'd be so great. Okay, I think that was 1,074. We take those. We take those. We take those. We take them with joy and happiness. We also like it when the giant wolf monster decides to use its turn to do that. Yes, yes, this is good. This is good. Everybody just keep on doing what you gots to do. Everybody just keep on wailing on that leg. Because I want to get rid of it before it even gets the chance to bring back that rune, because I don't want to deal with that. You have no idea how much I don't want to deal with that stupid rune again. And, whoa, that did like 800 damage. Oh, yeah, I guess she still does have that berserk thing going on for her, so that's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, I do need to get rid of that leg afterwards anyway, so... Come on, how much health can a single leg even have? Here's another question. How would I even know if I've actually defeated it? Does the leg fade away? I don't even know, man. I'm going to need a bit more information. Just get hit with the shredding, if and you don't mind. Like so. Okay, very good, very good. But their attacks just never stop. Okay. Just don't kill any of us and we'll be fine. Never mind. He's gonna do the exact same attack again. Oh, wait, no, he's not. He's going to hit us with something different. Okay, you know what? That's fine by me. Why won't that leg die? Why will that leg not die? Why is life like this? Okay, well, first things first. Do I have any more battle loafs? No, I don't. I appear to have had what was left of them stolen from me. All right, well, that being said, then I'm gonna need you to use your Healy powers for a moment. Thank you. And we'll just, I guess we'll use that. I don't know. So far, we're just really lucky that it hasn't decided to do anything. Oh, dang on, there we go. That did it. Okay. I think we finally took care of the leg. And that's the Healy leg. The Healy leg can't do nothing no mo. Everybody heal up, heal up, heal up. All right, so next objective. Do I kill one of the heads or do I go for the other leg? Part of me wants to go for the other leg because status ailments are a real pain in the ass. But then again, I'm just gonna get wailed on by these heads a whole bunch, aren't I? Yeah, no, I think, that pretty much answers the question right out the gate now, doesn't it? Yeah, let's focus on the leg. Yep, definitely the leg. And now you've chosen the perfect time for Berserk to wear off. Thank you for that, Kasumi. Thank you oh so very, very much. Okay. Mild problems, mild problems. And by mild, I mean really, really big. Mild problems, mild problems. I foresee things going really poorly. Just heal anybody who needs it the most. Do the best we possibly can, I suppose. Don't have to deal with the status ailments anymore. We can get rid of one of the heads. The question is, I think I want to get rid of that head more than I want to get rid of the fire one. This head really does seem to only have plunge a giant fire spear, which, while it does a lot of damage to some, actually does like next to no damage to Hannah and Ulan over there, so that's good. Of course, now we're dealing with this, and I'm not cool with that. Okay, I mean, the mild stroke of luck to be had here is the fact that we've already done a lot of damage to the leg. Thank you for that, controller, very appreciative. Okay, come on now. We just gotta get rid of another leg. It's not even that big a deal, people. It's just a leg. It's just a leg. I kind of like how it gets like blacked or grayed out, I suppose. We've already got a good amount of headway here. We can do this. We can do this. Then we just gotta take out the heads, and it shouldn't be nearly as much of a problem. Whoa! Okay. Really odd how Confusion lets you use random rune abilities on top of your own normal ones. Really hoping for Garland to gain access to his rune powers again, because, it may not do a lot of healing, but boy howdy, would it sure help out if we could actually use our Healy light. Aha! Criticals! Now, if I could just have a bajillion more of those, and if you could just not do that? It doesn't work 100% of the time, but it works enough that I hate it, and I hate you. I can tell you that much. Okay, cool. So not only, yeah, great, Garland is also now confused, so now I have absolutely no control over anything he can do. I think that's my favorite thing so far. And yet I still need to heal him and keep him alive. He is very important. Without him, I can't recover, I can't do anything. Oh, okay, we've taken care of the leg, people. We have swept the leg. Ladies and gentlemen, mission accomplished. We have swept the leg. Okay. Now we've just got a big pile of heads to fight. Granted, these heads are probably very pissed off that we brutally injured two of its legs. It is plunging many fire swords. Okay, Ellie is down, and that is a real problem. Not a fan of it, not a fan of it, but we might not need it. I mean, we might not need her. We might not need her. Everything could be okay. Okay, there goes Kasumi, too. Because those two barely take any damage whatsoever. So, if I could keep them alive... Wait, no. Look, I want to keep Lo Wen alive, don't get me wrong. But I want to keep these two in fighting shape, because with them, they take barely any damage from any of these enemy attacks. So even if the rest of the team falls down, goes boom, and I can't do nothing, they might be able to squeak out a victory anyway? I can't say I know for complete certainty. I can only hope. See, like, look at that, 17 and 33. And, you know, I mean, occasionally able to do that. That's also good. The more of that, the better. The only downside to getting rid of those legs is it just means more fire swords and more green spears of death. And Lo Wen is down. But they you know, they're doing 400 a turn. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, just keep wailing away, I suppose. Punch away at the head. Garland helps where he can, I guess. But I also don't think he's gonna live long enough to be able to do any healing. I dare say the odds of that are 0% now. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so odds of these two being able to finish up this fight, I honestly can't say I know. Oh, okay, especially if you're gonna do stuff like that. Do stuff like that, and yeah, there's not really much of anything I can do whatsoever. 462. I don't suppose it would be all the same to you if you could just... If the head could die. Oh, jeez and crumbs. Okay. You know, if you wanted to just do that a million times, just that attack and that attack alone a whole bunch, well, that would be great, because I guess the green one does more damage. Yeah, I guess so. And you see, no, see, that's the head. Okay, yeah. All right, so attempt number 4 did better. We did better, but, yeah, this is definitely not going to go well. Attempt number 5 it is. Okay, so I've got a brand new, completely probably stupid, but you know what, we're gonna go for it anyway plan. We are going to eliminate that damn left head, because if I can get rid of it, then I think we're gonna be okay. The status ailments are a pain in the ass, but ultimately, he doesn't inflict things like poison or blindness or nothing. It's just generally confusion, which is just kind of annoying at worst. And, silence, which is also a terrible, but again, if I can just, you know, slim it down to the point where even if it's just Hannah and Ulan being able to fight, they can definitely tank as many of those fire swords as it's going to take out that head. So as long as we can get rid of that one that, you know, does oh so much more damage to them, we may be okay. We just might be okay. I say it's worth a shot. As horribly annoying as that leg is, I think it's worth just dealing with. Because sometimes with a little dumb luck, it kind of works out for us anyway. Okay, everybody just keep on aiming for that head. And, no, we're not really hurt enough to justify that, but we can use this. And you keep up moral support. Boom! We just knocked him down. We knocked that head down somehow. I don't know how that works, but I'm not here to question things. It means I can't use its green magic spells, which is everything I want about life. It's just stuck doing this. I suppose I could also take down the leg afterwards, but after that, I feel like we should just go whole ham and try to get the other head. I'm pretty sure if we take care of both heads, it's not going to be able to fight back at all. That's my estimate, my guess. I could be wrong. We might need to take out the leg after the heads are dead, but I don't know. I feel like that would be kind of an odd design choice. Okay, you're still feeling the pain, the burns, the pains and the burns. Good, 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 good. Is healing necessary? Doesn't seem like it, especially if the head's not going to do anything this turn. So just keep wailing on it. Already did over 1,000 points of health to it. It should probably be on the verge of falling over. I say, in my vain hope and belief and desire to think that as such. 'Cause look how little damage that does to our fighters. Come on now. Just keep on smacking them around. Yeah, you go ahead and you throw out as many of those as you want, okay? Because you know what? It doesn't even matter. Oh, whoa, we actually already took out one of the heads. Okay, okay. This is good, this is good. So, do we go for the other head? I say we go for the other head. And you know what? If the confused people decide to attack a leg in the process, you know, more power to them. If you want to fight the leg, you're allowed to fight the leg. The only thing about this is actually a rather time-consuming magic spell. And yeah, I feel like the rest of the team is probably going to get knocked out from all of these, because it's just going to be like it's going to be like a solid like 400 points of damage. Yeah. So that's more than a little not great. Yeah, that's the majority of the team already down for the count. But hey, with criticals, maybe we don't gotta worry about it too much. All right, Lowen, you just do what you do, lady. You just do what you do. Which, at this point, is probably die to the fire swords. Which is no good. Then again, I guess she doesn't take that much damage to it either. If she manages to snap out of her little funk before everything, before she gets knocked out, we should be okay. We might be able to keep her around. That'd be handy. Then again, there is that. You do have to take that into consideration, don't you? Just keep punching. Just keep punching. Just keep slashing. Just keep doing everything you need to do. What? She has like every status ailment known to man. She has all of them. Why can so many of those things just stack? Okay, so really this is going to go one of two ways. Either these two are going to be able to defeat this thing, or they're not. Either way, it's going to be a whole lot of this animation over and over again. So, let's see if these two can pull it off. I actually have a pretty good and decent amount of faith in them right now. Pretty much anything that really did all that much damage to them has already been taken care of. Nothing can heal at this point. So really, it's just a war of attrition, and they're the ones dealing out way more damage. So, yeah. Let's just kind of wait and see what happens. Booyah! Knew they could do it! Knew they could do it! Totally knew they could do it. I actually had complete faith in those two. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That's how you do it. That's called bodyguarding. Thank you very much. Although now I don't know where Leon went. That's interesting. Jowie? You hear? Oh, nope. He appears to have flown the coop. The throne room, huh? The Jowie must be... Shouldn't the king be here? Yeah. Let's get out of here. As a professional bodyguard, I can't let you die in this place, Garland. Let's go. I mean, I don't know what's making this place fall apart, but considering I saw those cutscenes earlier, yeah, I guess Joey just straight up left. Everyone's waiting for us. Let's hurry, Lord Garland. And then we ran like hell. Was that a load-bearing beast? What was that? The whole place is falling apart. I mean, technically we're outside. Oh, wait, no. We're not technically outside yet. Wow, shout out to the game itself for also wishing it could run diagonally during that. So we slowly, very slowly. I'm not doing this, by the way. This is the game itself doing it. Lord Garland, you can't mean. Don't even say that as a joke. He'll come back. I know it. He can't die. He's going to bring peace to this land. He just can't die. Look! I'm flying the coop! I think we might have won. Garland! Garland! You done it. Everybody is here and happy about it. I was worried about you. Welcome back. That's the Garland I know. You're blessed with good luck in combat. Dude, you don't even know the half of it. You did it. You really came back. Terrific. Great. Other synonyms. Although the question remains, we gonna worry about where Joey went? I mean, I guess we don't have to. He literally has absolutely no power anymore. Good morning, Garland. Hey, come on, get up. Representative General Mackay from Two River and Mayor Gustav from Tinto are waiting for you in the Great Hall. Come on, hurry already. The war may be over, but there are still lots of things to be done. Got a whole new country to create, right? Oh, lordy Lou. Yeah, I guess I do. I suppose. I think it's kind of under the impression that once this whole thing was done, then maybe everyone could, like, I don't know, friggin' leave me alone. I don't remember asking for any of the things I've been given. Oh boy, alright. What's expected of me now? We've been waiting for you, Lord Garland. Congratulations, Lord Garland. Now we can finally begin to rebuild after this long, terrible war. Well, at least now there's one less enemy threatening city-state soil. But we still don't have true peace in these lands. Lord Garland, there is something we wish to ask of you. Oh boy. Lord Garland, there's still Harmonia to the north of here, and so we can't yet completely relax. Furthermore, because there were no trust between us, Luca Blight was able to divide the city-state. We need a single, unified country, one that can stand together against its enemies. Lord Garland, we want you to create a new country here. Garland country, oh god. And we want you to lead it. You cannot be serious. This matter was voted on and approved by Two Rivers' 3 houses of parliament. Well, that's nice, but do I get a say? If it means a stronger nation able to defend itself, we have no objections either. Well, I'm glad that you all are able to figure this out, but the Knightdom of Matilda is no more, but we will follow your orders in this matter, Lord Garland. I feel the same way as Mikolotov. Most of the strength of Muse was stolen by Luca Blight, and by most, I mean literally everything, but we still haven't lost our pride as the center of the state. Aren't you the only living survivor? As acting mayor of Muse, I also intend to follow the will of Lord Garland. I understand, ... Look. Haven't I done enough? After everything that he's done, after everything he's lost, after all of it, does he really have to lead a country now for the rest of his life? I sure hope this game actually legitimately gives me the choice. I'm just straight up booking it. So where will you go, Garland? Out. Okay, I did it. I was not expecting that to actually work. This game's actually giving me a choice. Yo, Garland, where are you going? Garland, this is a great power within you. Or there is. I don't mean that rune stuck in your hand either. You've taken a great burden on your back thus far, and you have a duty to fulfill it to the end. For all the people who died in the war and for the people who survived. Let him go, Flick. It's necessary, that is. But Garland, don't forget, you've always got a home here. If you're trying to tell me that there's literally no one else in this place that can run the place, y'all a big pile of liars. That being said, I feel like going back in is just inviting, it's like, ah, you've changed your mind, haha. Okay. Well, if I were a betting man, and admittedly I'm not, but if I were, I think I know where the game wants me to go. I believe. I guess you don't really need a bodyguard anymore. Aw, but you're so cool. And pretty. Okay, but I'm pretty sure I know what the game wants me to do. What? You want to teleport somewhere? As a matter of fact, I do. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to actually teleport back to during my training. I happened to run across a prior location that I think the game is trying to hint at possibly me wanting to possibly go to. Once again, this is me asking for diagonal movement. I mean, considering I said no to all that and everything, and the credits haven't just rolled on their own, that means there's only one conceivable loose end left to tie up, right? So we just kind of got to go back to the very beginning. And of course, if this actually isn't what the game expects me to do, I'm gonna feel like a complete and total idiot. But I feel like it works. I feel like this is good, and this is what we should be doing. I think. I'm like 75% sure that this is what the game is expecting me to do. So, just give me a moment. Man, that bridge has gotta be terrifying to cross. Just give me a moment. Because I was training around here. I guess the monsters in this place left. Or rather, they're not allowed to show up here. If that's the case, then that's actually a really good sign for what I'm doing being the correct thing to do. Just gotta keep running and curving and twerving and all that other stuff. Hachi, hachi, machi, machi. Okay, come on. Almost there. I'm wondering if anybody else is recognizing this place yet. If not, this should be it. Yep. Knew it. Garland. You came. Just like you promised. Here we are. Here once again. This is where our journey began. You and I walked along the same path for so long together, but this is where they began to diverge. Through your own choice, I really feel the necessary need to point that out. But I have no regrets. See, I find that to be a complete and total lie. But if I did, it'd be that I had to betray the city-state and assassinate Lady Annabelle. Yeah, I think most people would probably regret cold-blooded murder. Also, probably all the lives that were lost in Muse. And all the other lives that were, lost thanks to, working alongside Luca Blight. And then during your tenure as king, I didn't really want to bring this up, but as I was running around, I bumped into a town, and everyone there kind of called you a garbage king, so that's probably not great on your conscience either. I mean, I'm not trying to heap even more guilt onto you and everything, but I'm just saying, I know for a fact that you definitely have to feel guilt. You and I were a lot alike. We were both aiming for the same thing, but at the Highland camp, after I let you both to escape ahead, I was captured and met Luca Blight again. I hated him from the beginning, it's true, but I think I admired his strength a little bit too. I thought if I was that strong, I could protect everyone, and I could create a gentle world where nobody would ever get hurt. Dude, that's pure fantasy. That's just not life, but no amount of strength can make that happen. Friggin' Superman can't make that happen. No, forget about it. This is a battle between the King of Highland and the leader of the Unicorn Army. This is truly the final battle. You actually want to fight? Dude, the Kingdom of Highland doesn't exist, and I've absolved control of the Unicorn Army. We're literally two nobodies. We really don't need to fight. We do need to fight, Garland. You can't be serious right now. Absolutely no way. Here goes, Garland. No. No, I definitely refuse. Ow. Why won't you fight, Garland? Because this is literally stupid? I am not about to do this. Why won't you fight? Because I can already see exactly what you're doing right now. I can only hope that this is actually a viable option. It is. Okay, thank goodness. Because I'm not falling for this. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Why? Why have you come all this way only to decide now not to fight? Joey, if you had been paying even the slightest bit of attention, you would be well aware of the fact that I've said I didn't want to fight you at every conceivable turn. Why would I start now? There's literally no reason. There is a reason! To remove any trace of the Highland Kingdom from this land. Argus Blight and Luca Blight are already dead, and I've put Jillia to rest with my own hands. Of course, I already know that that's not the case. I'm the last living Blight. And now that I know that that's a lie, I can also deduce that my theory was right. You don't want to have a decisive fight. You want me to kill you. That's what you're trying to get out of this. You want me to kill you. You want this whole thing to end, and you want to have no more part in any of it. You're so full of guilt and self-loathing, you literally don't see any other alternative for you. So you're just kind of using this pretense as a means to be able to accomplish that. Cut the Blight bloodline once and for all, and there will be fanatics who will try to revive the Highland Kingdom. After all, sometimes hope can drive people to madness. Let's make our war the last war ever to plague this land. Well, that's also something that's just insane and completely impossible to have be possible. You're really adamant about this, aren't you? No, I'm not giving you what you want. How can we finish a battle that never even began? Hit me with your stick all you want. I'm not striking back. You're just trying to make me. It's like, oh look, I'll beat you. I'll kill you. I totally will. And yet, you have yet to do so. Interesting that. You're just trying to provoke me. You're trying to give me all of the justification in the world. And I refuse it. Garland, I was always jealous of you. There's something about you. Always so strong and gentle. That's all that I ever wanted. To be loved by everyone just like you were. And that's why. Whoa! That's not good. You okay? That didn't hit you. I used too much power. The beast rune that Luca tried to free. I had to use my black sword rune to stop it. Our two runes together. They make a true rune, but if you use it by itself, it takes your life. Garland, I'm gonna die anyway. So I give you my life, so the two can become one again. Garland, your right hand. Yeah, no. Not doing it. Garland, I'm sorry, I can't stand it anymore. All the lives that I stole. All the people I hurt. Yeah, and you just want me to absolve you of all of that? Dude, you gotta carry that weight. You're not gonna make me just end all of that. A cruel mercy, perhaps, but at the same time, things do not have to be this way. You're so drowned in fate. Fate is a load of crap, dude. Please, I beg of you. Don't let our dream have been in vain. I'm not doing it. Garland, there's no time, please. I'm all ready. Yeah, definitely gonna say no. Garland. What's this? The rune. This power. It's healing my body. You wanted an easy way out? I refuse it. The Rune of Beginning. It only appears when the holders of the two runes face each other in combat. Just as when this world was first born. Garland, even so, you chose not to fight. That spirit and the spirit of the 108 Stars of Destiny. Which, I'm not 100% sure how much that affects the ending, but I'm still glad that I did it. And the fact that you're saying it also implies that this probably wouldn't be possible if I didn't have all of them. They have called forth the power of the true Rune of Beginning. Garland, just as I thought. You are a strong man. Please go, Garland. Jowie, the world is still mostly unknown to you, overflowing with new things. There's no reason for you to stay in these lands. But I murdered people with my own two hands. Lady Annabelle, Luca Blight, and all those soldiers. My sins are heavy. And they will not disappear so long as you live. But I believe you're strong enough to go on and to make this world a better place. Why die when you could instead spend the rest of your time trying to actually atone for it? It's always been an option, you know. The man called Jowie Blight has no place on this world anymore. But I can forget this land, forget the name Jowie, and maybe I can start again. I believe that is actually the best course of action for you, Garland. This was the place where our journey began. How many hours have passed since we were first here? In-game or real world? Because, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know the ballpark on either of those. Let's go, Garland. Let's make this place the beginning of our journey. I'll be. I finally got it through to him. I think the 108 runes played a role in that. I'm willing to bet that I probably wouldn't have been able to heal him without it. But the game still keeps on going. Which leads me to believe that there just possibly might be something else waiting for us. Maybe. Maybe my hunch was right. If we hadn't run away then we'd have problems because without you two, we wouldn't have peace in this land. Lord Garland, so you're leaving, eh? I'd hope that you would stay and lead this country. You're the right man to do it. But I won't try to stop you. You've certainly paid your dues and then some. We could ask no more of you. I'm glad somebody gets it. Thank you, Shu. Wow, honestly would not have anticipated it being you of all people, but you know what? I guess that's character development, isn't it? Go out in there and see the world. Feel the world. It's still big to you. And I hope that when you're finished with your journey, one day you'll come back. I guess never say never. There's just one thing I have left to report. Although I was asked not to tell you until this point, I'll understand if you wish to punish me for disloyalty. Excusez-moi. When Nanami fell in the Matilda Kingdom... Oh! Are you about to reveal what I think is going to happen? This whole, can I speak to you inside stuff? I know that. Damn it, even Nanami. Yep, okay, we've been all through that. But, Lord Shu, what is it? Can I speak with you inside? And inside this place is a completely and totally alive Nanami, isn't it? She's completely fine. Sir Shu. Knew it. Boom. Called it. I'm willing to bet about $1 bajillion 108 Stars of Destiny is necessary to pull this one off. This is an easily cut scene that doesn't have to be here. Oh, Dr. Juan. I'm sorry. I asked Dr. Juan. Something on your mind? Yes. I'm thinking about getting away from Garland for a while. Garland will be saddened to hear that. You're literally faking your death. I know that, but it's hard for me. Garland and Jowie fighting. Also, it's hard for me to see Garland in pain. When there were arrows raining down on us and Garland tried to shield me with his body, I realized it. Garland shouldn't do such a thing. He's too important for that. A leader of men can't behave like that. That's why I'm gonna let you have them all to yourself for a while. What will you do? I'll go back to Grandpa Kenkaku's house. I think it's safe. And besides, when this is all over, that kid will need a place to return home to, right? Also, I have a favor to ask. If it's ever time for Garland to come home, tell him about this conversation. Why do you ask me to do it? Because I figured if it's you, you'd never tell him until it was absolutely necessary. Damn, got you there. Yeah, you're right. I'll do it. So she did survive. Boom! 108 stars of destiny, fools! And so, that's it. And those are my final words to you as your strategist. Take good care of yourself, Lord Garland. Well, I guess the three of them finally get to do what they wanted at the beginning of the game. You know, I feel it's important to state, I don't exactly forgive Jowie for everything he did. It's kind of impossible to do that. But I am aware of the fact that he has a desire to try and atone for it. I get that much. And I suppose I can at least afford him that much. Huh. And now we learn the fates of everybody. So I gotta wonder, is this the best possible ending? I mean, I feel like it might be. I mean, Nanami and Jowie survive. They get to travel off and do the things that they want. I think that's probably as good of an ending as it's ever gonna get in this type of situation, isn't it? It's gonna take a while to tell me everything that happened to everybody. Hey, she opened a restaurant. That's cool. Well, I guess we've reached the end of the game. The somber music makes this all seem so much, I guess... I mean, I would call the ending a lot more bittersweet if Nami was actually straight up dead, but she survived. Almost feel like a slightly more uplifting song should be playing right now instead. Well, I guess everybody's going off and doing just fine on their own. I'm not sure who's exactly going to become the big leader of the whole thing or anything. Also, Sheena totally just got cheated out of cards, and that's hilarious. Ha! Well, I mean, if everyone's good, then everyone's good. Ah, don't worry, Ellie. He'll come back. He'll come back. Ribaldry? I'm not even entirely sure what that word means. Well, I feel like the credits are probably bound to be showing up at any point now, but, so I guess I'll just get it out of the way. That, ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, was Suikoden 2 for the PlayStation 1. A game that really has been a long time coming in a lot of different ways. I worked really hard to try and make this the best possible Let's Play it possibly could. I hope anybody who ended up seeing it ultimately enjoys it. There's a very specific person out there who I hope enjoyed it more than anyone else specifically, as it's pretty much being played entirely for their benefit. It's their favorite game of all time, and I really, really hope I did it justice. I played the game to the best of my ability, I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I sincerely hope that that's enough. To anybody else around who's been watching, I also hope you enjoyed it, obviously. This was an adventure and a half, let me tell you. I suppose, really, at the end of the day, something that needs to be said is, the first Suikoden was a bit of a slog. It, not the greatest of stories, and it had a lot of really, really rough edges. For years, this friend of mine was assuring me that this game was better than the first one in about a bajillion different ways. And I can safely say that he was completely correct. They refined everything to a much better shine and sharpness than the first one could ever have even imagined or hoped originally. So I'm really glad that that wasn't an exaggeration. This game very much is a complete and total improvement over the prior one. However, I've also heard that basically after this game's completion, the creator of the Suikoden series ultimately left Konami, and while the Suikoden series continued, it is widely considered to consistently go on more of a downward spiral than anything else. An unfortunate, but not altogether uncommon fate for a lot of game series. Also, why could it not do that before? That would have been helpful. Actually, in retrospect, it's probably not too surprising that a series that belongs to Konami might have gone on a bit too long without its original creators until ultimately losing the fan base and general appeal that it had in the first place. That seems to be something that happens a lot to them now that I think about it. Wow. They do not have a good track record at all. Well, no sense really dwelling on the intensely negative there. Decided to retire from Life of Thievery, but soon realized that was a terrible mistake. Very strange. Wait, continues his wandering in order to avoid being caught by the organization. There's a lot of weird backstories and future stories going on here. Well, I suppose that's really all there is to say. Again, I hope you enjoyed yourself. The men of Kuka still go to Karen see Garen dance, annoying their wives greatly, of course. For the last time, I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you all next time for a brand new Let's Play. If this is all timed properly, this actually should probably be the last Let's Play of the year, so I guess I'll actually see you next year. I've got a lot of plans ahead of me, and I hope that the majority of you will actually stick around to see it. Also, oh, budding romance, adorable. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's real cute. But yeah, I hope everyone will stick around and have a grand old time together. I'll see you all then. You rock, Kasumi. You get your man. Wait, Tuda was a dude? Huh. Hey, Joey, do you remember when you committed war crimes? Yes, you literally won't ever stop reminding me.